Taylor Swift's impact has expanded beyond the Billboard charts all the way to the NFL. Her rumored relationship with Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce and attendance at 2 of his games have driven fans and the NFL themselves into a frenzy. Jori Epstein, Yahoo Sports senior NFL reporter, joins us now with more. And Jori, break it down for us. Just how significant has the mere presence of Taylor Swift influenced some of these ticket prices along with viewership?
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me on. And it is funny because all of these numbers are, of course, constantly in flux. But you see times where StubHub is saying, okay, these tickets are now 3 times expensive, where there's a 10% increase. I mean, all sorts of different numbers. And she first attended a game in Kansas City where the Chiefs played. Then it worked out well. They were in New York the next week. Taylor lives in New York. And I was at that game watching Taylor walk in with sort of this star-studded cast. And you definitely saw, I'm seeing fans who say, well, I usually come to these games. I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan, but he's not playing, so I'll wear my Eras Tour shirt today.
Jori, what do you think of how the NFL has handled this? And I guess the ability here for the NFL to retain some of these new fans that they've gotten.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I've seen some people critical of it, like, oh, the NFL went overboard. And I'm like, these are 2 of America's biggest entertainment brands with an opportunity to cross over. Why not? Why not lean into it? Why not have fun with video image and photos of Taylor and Travis Kelce's mom suite? I mean, that's great. So they definitely realize this is a growth opportunity for them in the audience in a way that maybe men 18 to 34 are not. They're leaning into it and they love it.
And Jori, how does the NFL leverage that growth opportunity and make sure that that momentum can stay, even if Taylor Swift doesn't show up to every single game?
Yeah, I mean, I think I will tell you there were numbers that came out from this past weekend's Cowboys at San Francisco 49ers game being like, hey, look, women watched this one too. It was a big game, women watched. And I think that's sort of what the NFL is realizing, that yes, there were people who were tuning in to see Taylor Swift, but women like football. I mean, clearly I have a little bit something to say about that. But I think that the NFL is saying, like, let's make this a fun experience. Let's make this something where we're constantly thinking about all of our opportunities. This doesn't need to be the end of it. This is just the beginning.
I mean, these are like free points, a free kick that the NFL is essentially getting here. And I hate to confuse football references, but at the same time, that's just what it is, especially when they've tried to annex kind of the celebrity appeal. Yeah, great. Bradley Cooper loves the Eagles. So should you. I mean, I'm already an Eagles fan. I didn't need Bradley Cooper to tell me that. But hey, if Taylor Swift, who, by the way, I believe was an Eagles fan, is now a Chiefs annex, well, that's, I guess, another reason why you should like one of the most popular teams in the league. How is the NFL going to successfully go about the celeb washing, if you will?
Yeah, I mean, I think what's funny is that you might say, well, why does the NFL need Taylor Swift? They're already getting the top 10 ratings, et cetera, et cetera. And then numbers come out this week that may be higher now, that Travis Kelce has gained 1.1 million Instagram followers since the Taylor Swift news started to percolate. So this is something where they can say, we are seeing the numbers reflect this. Now, the NFL did some things, like their official Twitter account was changing their photos and their byline to Taylor Swift and lyrics and images. They got a little bit of backlash of that because there was a controversial officiating call at the end of the game, and people were saying, oh, you just wanted the Chiefs to win because Taylor was there. But I think they will continue to lean into it. They probably are taking a couple weeks off the pedal because of that criticism, but I don't think this is over. And I'll be at the league meetings next week and we'll ask, like, what are your plans to carry this forward?
All right, I can't wait to see some of the predictive analytics around this with the Taylor Swift factor layered in as well. Jori Epstein, Yahoo Sports senior NFL reporter. Jori, thanks so much for taking the time today.
Thanks for having me.